Hi, I'm Claire. I studied at CYA in the fall of 2017. It was an amazing semester. I chose CYA out of a process of kind of like a inverted pyramid filtering down of like what fit my major, but what also like fit the locations type of criteria that I wanted, and what types of things that I was looking for in a program, and also what was kind of like bold and new from what other people then at my school typically went to for their study abroad experiences. So in terms of my major being politics and international affairs, that afforded me a lot of different options for study abroad, almost by definition of being international affairs. And so from there, I whittled it down to sort of location type criteria of I wanted it to be well connected to other types of places where I could do visit other cities either by a relatively inexpensive plane ride or train, or in many cases for Athens a ferry ride for island hopping. Yes, so I really enjoyed that. I wanted it to be accessible like within the city in terms of walking or transit, and Athens definitely fits that bill, especially for CYA within Athens. It's very, very close to the types of things that you would want to see as being a tourist in your own city, of being close to like the Parthenon and things like that. And I also wanted a place with good weather because I wanted to be outside a lot and walking around. So in terms of location and fitting with my major, it hit all of those points. Athens and CYA did. In Athens, I was mostly exploring the city, traveling to other places outside of Athens, eating a lot, and working on classwork. I took 4 different classes at CYA, 3 on politics-related topics, which were really interesting and grounded me in the current moment in Greece, which at the time was like really special and tumultuous, but community building in different ways. And so super helped me to learn about the culture and situate myself to an even greater degree than I expected. So I really, really appreciated that. And I also took modern Greek, which was not my forte, but I did okay, and I can still read Greek. Like, I can at least like pronounce the words and stuff to this day, even though I might not know the meaning per se. There's a lot of places in Athens that are special to me, but if I had to pick one, I would say the National Garden. It is a large garden park fusion that is kind of in the center of a bunch of historical sites, and it's right across the street from Cali Marmaro and CYA. And so a lot of times when you're going to a given historical site, you might like walk through it, but of course you can just go there to walk around, have a connect with nature moment. So I did have a lot of pleasant memories with that. They had like a movies screened in the summer series type thing, which we went to, and I really, really enjoyed that. That was super fun. So yeah, it just has a lot of different memories for me from like the start to finish of my program, and yeah, I loved it. What was the best thing I ate while I was in Greece? What wasn't the best thing I ate while in Greece, honestly? From the regional dishes of the islands to my favorite restaurant, Avocado, in Monastiraki, which I think about at least once a week to this day, to the Greek salads and bread every day in the CYA lunchroom, to loukoumades, which are like these donut things. It was all so good. Just highly recommend. My alma mater is Wake Forest University. I graduated from there in 2019 with a bachelor's in a politics in international affairs with minors in biology and environmental studies. And now I go to grad school getting a Master's of Science degree in resources, environment, and sustainability. Since CYA, I have been finishing and graduating from undergrad and then progressing on to grad school. And how study abroad affected that? I mean, firstly, it just added so much value to my undergrad experience and to my life in general. It really enriched my worldview and my diversity of experiences in life, and I will always appreciate it in that capacity. But in addition to that, it really gave me a lot of experience with the mechanics and the particulars of moving to a new country, which you do when you study abroad, of getting the visa and all that. And that showed me that it's just not that hard to do. It's really not that much of a lift, and it was really rewarding once you got there. And so now I go to grad school in Canada, and so that experience showed me that yes, you can go to grad school wherever you want to outside of the US, and it's not that big of a deal. Like, you should feel free to take that risk because it's not that big of a deal. And I have always believed a lot in traveling alone, and I traveled alone a lot while I was in Greece, but it gave me that much more experience with it. And like this past, or I guess now almost 2 years ago, in 2019, I did this huge like backpacking across Asia trip by myself. And if I hadn't traveled alone a lot in Greece and across Europe during my study abroad experience, I wouldn't have built up those soft skills as much that you need to travel alone and be safe in those moments. And that trip around Asia was really enriching as well. So yeah, it just builds a lot of different soft skills such as that as well. So it has affected my life in a variety of positive ways, even past the semester itself.